Vinyl Talk, what's poppin'? Yesterday I was able to go to the Armand Hammer Alchemist show. Open Mike Eagle and Akai Solo were openers. They were great. But I brought some vinyl and was able to get it signed by Billy Woods, who's my favorite rapper ever. And we had like a conversation for like 10 minutes. Signed on the inside, he was explaining all the cover art and how it related to certain lyrics or certain song titles. And I've heard stories about how cool he was to his fans. Like, he's cooked dinner for a fan who was in New York and just reached out to him. But he really is, like, the most down-to-earth artist I've met in my entire life for someone of his, like, acclaimed stature and shit. If you can get tickets to the Armand Hammer show, they're still touring, do that shit.
Down Free by Armand Hammer, and the Alchemists perform live.
Lose control. Pavement pulled dead in the pavement gave way to a dick in the door. Where the body lay naked is the day I was born. Rock my teeth in the necklace, she go blood from a horn.
Took the haze to church, frankincense and myrrh. The whole thing was a blur. Laughed at first. Niggas politics absurd. I ain't even answer, just let the weed.
The photo I'm about to show you has been regarded as the scariest image in all of humanity. It is known to cause hallucinations, sudden death, incurable disease, and other side effects.
Keep putting off making this video, that's why it's April 15th or whatever, but this is all that music I listened to in March. Cool experimental hip-hop album. I didn't get to it last year, that's why I'm listening to it now. I'm also seeing them with Injury Reserve, so I had to see it. I need to listen to it again to catch everything, because these guys rap lots of words.
Listening to Haram by Armand Hammer and the Alchemist is like receiving a crossword puzzle and a monochromatic abstract painting from two co-workers who heard about what a hard time you're having with the fact that the US Vice President is a person of color. About halfway through finishing the crossword puzzle, you realize that every answer is either the word suffer or one of its synonyms. Upon closer analysis, you also notice that the painting seemingly depicts Vanta black triangles, cheering between a whitest white line hanging from a silver gallows. This is a caustic, convoluted collaboration between one of hip-hop's most respected producers and two of its most prolific underdog MCs. It's the most ambitious record that Billy Woods and Elucid have made together thus far.
She dropped a load on me before they closed the door. I be with nobody who knows what's going on inside. My father's body swollen behind my eyes. I ain't cried for him in time to return solar. We on the ride forward, the reverse not working. Sometimes we collide, the black sky full of supernovas and stars that die. No lie, I'm still rooting behind my eyes. I ain't cried for him in time to return solar. We on the ride forward, the reverse not working. Sometimes we collide, the black sky full of supernovas and stars that die. No lie, I'm still rooting for us. She dropped a load on me before they closed the door. I be with nobody who knows what's going on inside. My father, she dropped a load on me before they closed the door. I be with nobody who knows what's going on inside. My father's body swollen behind my eyes.
I'm always a fan of the Alchemist luxury beats that infuse jazz and eastern samples with dusty drums, so I knew on a musical level I would enjoy this record and it would be a good introduction to Armand Hammer, who I haven't actually heard before. Lyrically, Billy Woods and Elucid are dark, descriptive and expansive. Mahogany with the gold trim silent except for children crying is a perfect example of how they are able to on one hand speak to the sheer opulence of the beats while expressing the darkness that always lies just under the surface.
Pitiful pain. Tell me you're watching the chain. It's way more believable. Give me a feasible game.
Fresh, long, sweet blood, light bulb, spark blackness. Back at the addicts. Past bedtime kiss.
dropped the load on me before they close the door. I be with nobody who knows what's going on inside. My father's body swollen behind my eyes. I ain't cried for him in time to return solar. We on the ride forward, the reverse not working. Sometimes we collide, the black sky full of supernovas, the stars that die.
Took the haze to church, frankincense and myrrh. The whole thing was a blur. Laughed at first. Niggas politics absurd. I ain't even answer, just let the weed burn. Unconcerned. Spraying perm. Armand Hammer, Hagler and Hearn. Shorted them like Bear Stearns. It's not an aberration, it's how it worked. Chuckle at the investigation. Niggas is nerds. Cook the books with the bookworms. Oh, word? Iridescent blackness. Is this performative or praxis? Are we talking about practice? Rock the kufi backwards, magic Negro, Wesley.
We don't need nothing but today. The world is so small, till it ain't. I'm building up a wall, till it break. She hate it when I call, and it's late. I don't wanna keep you waiting.
Go ahead, throw a chain on, nigga. Tell them boys where you came from, nigga. Wait, could this be true? I don't need you. I don't need you. God that keeps on churning, it just goes on.
Fortification falling away from spaces that don't serve. A sacred purge extracted.
They say the villain been spitting enough lightning. The rock shocked the boogie down to Brighton. Alright then.
Drop the load on me before they close the door. I be with nobody who knows what's going on inside. My father's body swollen behind.
It's April, March has come to an end, and these are the best hip-hop records of March 2021. Okay, first I got The Plugs I Met Too by Benny the Butcher and Harry Fraud. Not really a lot to say about this. If you like the sound of Griselda, you're going to love this record. Next I have Haram by Armand Hammer and The Alchemist. Amazing production by The Alchemist. Of course, amazing rapping by Billy Woods and Elucid. And an amazing cast of features, including Quelle Chris, Earl Sweatshirt, etc.
Here's my list of the 5 best hip-hop albums of 2021 so far. Armand Hammer and The Alchemist new album is about as gritty as the album cover I can't show you guys.
Hi, my name is Christian. I'm listening to a new album every day of 2021. June 16th, Shrines by Armand Hammer. Starting off, I did not like Bitter Cassava. The rapping is good, but the beat is just not good. Rhythmically and sonically, it's just really weird. But luckily, the rest of the album was really good. The vocals, to me, feel like a mix of JPEG Mafia and MC Ride. The flow and delivery are super tight, which is good because there's a lot going on in a lot of these beats. And those beats are really well put together. Cool samples and cool instruments. Here's a great moment. The song Leopards starts with this super fast hi-hat pattern, so you think the rest of the song is going to follow the same fast-paced pattern, but then the rest of the beat comes in and it's slower, so you hear that same pattern in a completely different way. Overall, really great album. 9 out of 10. Any suggestions, leave in the comments. Thanks for watching.
It started as a lesson of achieving dreams and reaching fantastical heights. Ended with us watching the Challenger rocking smoldering on the black and white. Flame lick flame like lovers do. Feelings bump rush logic, tend to tumble through. Pardon who? Open sky, click the box, they cut the lights in the room.
That's Armand Hammer Stop.
Imaginary pension paper, deepest apologies. They are who we thought they were.
What we thought they were. Woke up on the West Coast for the first time in my life. Drove cross country, but I remember those flights. Genuflected when I heard the weed price. White boys with the weed pipes. Sunny days, sunny nights, mighty clouds and northern lights. I was always bright, so no sooner than we touched down, I'm seeing how we could get home and be right.